In 1961, meteorology professor Edward Lorenz was analyzing some weather patterns by using a simple digital computer that used 12 variables, representing things like temperature and wind speed. And the computer would then combine all this data by depicting them on graphs as lines rising and falling over time. At one stage, the professor wanted to look at a specific sequence of weather again, and so he used a computer printout of the data and entered it manually. And he went to get a cup of coffee, and when he returned, the weather patterns looked vastly different than the original calculations. And when he investigated a bit further, he realized that the computer printout rounded variables off to a 3-digit number, while the computer used 6-digit precision. In other words, a value like 0.506127 would be printed as 0.506. Now, if you think about it, a difference of 0.000127 seems almost insignificant, and at that time the consensus was that it would hardly make any difference at all. However, what Edward Lorenz discovered by mistake was that even the smallest changes in nature could have massive consequences. And this idea came to be known as the butterfly effect, when Edward Lorenz stated that something as small as the flap of a butterfly's wings on one side of the world could cause a tornado on the other side of the world, meaning that even minute changes in the atmosphere can have massive effects over time and distance. Edward Lorenz built on this idea, wrote several papers, and basically showed that it was almost impossible to make precise long-term weather predictions because there were so many variables. Ironically, recognizing this unpredictability in nature actually led to meteorologists becoming better at predicting weather because they'd run so many different simulations. Either way, other disciplines quickly started using this theory as well, and it's been used in many different disciplines from geology to physics. It all comes down to this: even the smallest actions could have massive consequences. And this is also true of you. Nothing you do is ever insignificant or without consequences. Something as small as a nod or a shake of the head can have a significant impact on your life and the lives of others. So, when you think that what you're doing is not important, remember the butterfly effect and know that anything you do has the potential to make a massive impact in the world. And therefore, as you go into today, remember the butterfly effect and know that your life and what you do really matters.